Hello and welcome back to my channel, the Liverpool FC TV. In this video I'm going to do a match preview of the Champions League game in Germany on Wednesday night, Eintracht Frankfurt versus Liverpool. I'm also going to try and preempt what Arne Slot will do with team selection and give you a score prediction. But first, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please hit that like button and please post a comment. Eintracht Frankfurt, well, they've played two, just like as we have. They've won one and lost one. They beat Galatasaray 5-1 in the first round. We lost in the second round against Galatasaray 1-0. They beat them 5-1. They lost to Atletico Madrid 5-1. We beat Atletico 3-2. So they've played two, won one, lost one. They've scored 6 and conceded 6 goals. Goal difference of 0. We've scored 3. We've conceded 3. Goal difference of 0. So what does this game really mean? Well, yes, 3 points are very important, especially with the way the Champions League is structured now and how teams progress from the group stage. But mainly what I'm looking for is wholesale changes. Yes, Arne Slot will make them next week in the Carabao Cup midweek game, but I think he needs to do it now. Players who are underperforming, Salah, Allister, Bradley, Konaté, Kerkez, all should be dropped to the bench or not even in the matchday squad. Bring in Frimpong, Gomez, Robertson, Curtis Jones and Federico Chiesa. Give him a chance. He's had a terrible time at Liverpool with starting in FA Cup and Carabao Cup games. Give him a chance. He really works his socks off. When we're defending, we need to defend as a unit. That means that players playing down the right and the middle and the left hand side need to come back and help out in midfield, so we don't overload our defence. At the moment, Kerkez and Salah are passengers, and we can't win games. We're only playing with 9 men. We won't win the league, that's for certain. I think we can kiss that goodbye after Sunday's defeat against Manchester United. We've lost 3 league games on the trot, 4 in total, and it's not looking very good, looking pretty bleak. So I think it's now that we need to make changes, because we need to put players in who are going to perform. There must be players in the matchday squad who are jumping out of their skin to try and play. Make the starting 11, because the usual ruling is that if you make the starting 11, don't have a bad game, because if you ever have a good game, it means the manager can't or has very great difficulty replacing you in the next game. You need to hold on to that position with your shirt number on it. Eintracht Frankfurt, well, they're mediocre in the Bundesliga. We've dropped to 4th. It's hard to tell how this game's going to pan out, but unless we put up a good performance, we're going to come away with nothing, like we did against Galatasaray. So, if Arne Slot is going to make changes, I think now is the time to do it. If we keep picking the same 11, we're going to get the same result, and we're just wearing them out, which makes it even worse. So I think this is what we need to do. So my team selection is Mamardashvili, Frimpong, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson, Gravenberg if he's fit, Curtis Jones, Szoboszlai, Chiesa, Hugo Ekitike down the middle, and Cody Gakpo on the left. I mean, Hugo Ekitike will definitely see game time, if not the full match. We bought him from Eintracht Frankfurt in the summer, and so he's going back there. So he'll be a marked man, but he'll want to perform against his old team, and he's always done well for Liverpool so far, so I don't see any reasons why he shouldn't. Isak, well, he's not much fit. His goal scoring ability that he showed for Newcastle United has deserted him. He needs to get back on that training pitch and work hard work his socks off, get back up there. He's playing for a good side now and he needs to perform. So whether he's on the bench or he's not in the match day squad, well, that remains to be seen. Score prediction, well, I'll be happy with a 1-0 win, or a win of any sort really. 3 points is very important. The only problem with a 1-0 win, when you're defending and you're watching the game, the closer you get to 90 minutes, the more uncomfortable and frustrating it becomes, and you can't wait for the final whistle. But if we can get a second goal and put the game to bed, that would be great. But I'm going for a 1-0 win. Thank you for watching my video. Please tune in for my next video, which will be the match reaction to this Champions League game, Eintracht Frankfurt vs Liverpool. So enjoy the game, take care, and ta-ra for now.